The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day, of castle walls and torchlit halls, and a price men had to pay. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay, till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Skara Brae.
Ready?
Not hardly.
Hang it! Too good for them! Give them the draw! This is only the beginning.
Thus, children, shall the Sword Father smite all who befriend the old races.
Hail, Henrid!
He shall drive the elf and the dwarf back to their wretched holes. He shall burn the witches and warlocks who make pacts with them. He shall cut out the tongues of the bards who sing of them. For the Sword Father knows it is the followers of the old ways who are killing the people of Skara Brae, who are sacrificing us to their dark and bloody-handed gods.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
I don't understand. What did they do? What was their crime?
Their crime? Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't like our kind. Come on, before those paladins give us a second glance.
I'll give them a second glance. And maybe a...
Oh, here now! Save it! You'll only get yourself killed. And we need you. You're gonna save Skara Brae. You're looking at me like you think old Robbie's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. But this is no drunkard's fancy. You've been in my dreams 7 nights now, and each one with the same end. You the hero, and me lost. They all start with some evil slithering out of the darkness, and you driving it back from whence it came. But I don't make it to the happy ever after. And there's a moment right at the end where you could save me, and instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive. Well, maybe that means I shouldn't trust you. But you're the best hope we've got. So I guess I'll just have to pray that part's not true. Anyway, hero, let's get back to the Adventurers Guild. I have a few words to say to the congregation. This way. You can't swing a cat in Skara Brae these days without hitting a paladin. Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
I don't care. You're blocking the public way.
No entry. Henry's orders.
Hot soup! Delicious soup! Best soup, aha! Come here for soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup, it is a revelation, a liquid epiphany, heaven by the spoonful. There is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup? No. On consideration, you are not good enough for this soup. Ruffians!
I've known some good trout, but not many. Adventurers save this town. Round 'em up! That's what I say.
I've known elves, dwarves and trow all my life.
Seems like they're hanging anyone. They hanged my shoemaker last week.
He must have done something wrong. The temple knows what it's doing.
Cabbage, carrots, aye. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. Aye.
I do feel sorry for the elves. Really, I do.
Don't say that out loud.
Here we are. The guild.
Oh, Rebbe, a new recruit? There were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
What I just saw at Henred's hanging tree was the last straw. We have to...
Do you hear that?
The song of the maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way, hero! Hurry!
even trying?
You've got to pay for what you've done.
Go on home, you niblet. Your mother's calling. Your wickedness will be punished.
Why are you even trying?
You make me sick.
You are making me very, very tired.
Come on, fight.
Run along now, or I shall have to spank you.
Oh, we made it. What a nightmare, eh? Come on. We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves. The Adventurers Guild from back before the old town was buried is still here after all these years. Just a little filthier and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherets. Come on. You're looking for a green door. Hold on, hero. You'd better touch that luckstone. Luckstones have been around since before the All War. And it's always good to give them a rub, particularly before a fight. There. Now you're safe. No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
Are they adventurers? Did they escape the fire?
Bide a moment. Don't think these are any friends of ours. No, they're up to mischief. We'll have to fight them, I fear.
Hardly worth our effort.
Kill for the master! I'm gonna drink your blood.
Cheers, friends.
That'll be the last drink you ever have.
Good.
I'm waiting for ye.
I salute you.
Drinking in the Toby.
Yes.
You want a piece of me?
Kill for the masters. What masters, I wonder? Searching for us, I'll wager. We'd better steer clear. Maybe those rogues were carrying something to burn down these boards. What did you find on them?
Adventurers!
I want extra for this!
Victory!
I'm not afraid of you.
To friendship! That will be the last drink that you ever have. May I pass? Coming through!
Yeah!
Where'd you go it? Ha! Oh!
Stronger by the minute. Ready?
Coming through!
Ready for orders.
Here.
Ready.
That's all right. Ready? That was a nasty scrap. Let's see to our wounds.
Yes?
Hmm?
Ready.
Aye.
How may I serve?
Eh?
More troublemakers.
Aye. It looks like we can't avoid them.
Come on then, let's get started.
Pardon. Aha!
Ready for orders.
Here.
At your command. Slammed! I hope you brought enough for everyone.
Yes.
Where'd you go it?
Here.
Ready.
Ready. Let me just...
You can't touch me.
Pardon.
On your word. May I pass? What are you waiting for? Ha!
On your word.
Ready. To friendship.
Cheers.
That's all right. Here. Stepping by. There's another luckstone. Better safe than sorry. I always say.
You fools! You let them scatter! Now we shall have to drag them out again! The people must see what a danger these outcasts are! Find them! Find them!
We're the danger? Who set fire to the guild?
Aye. And who keeps hanging innocent folk?
More paladins. Can't let them spot us. Edge left and stick to the shadows. The Adventurers Guild is just around the corner.
All right. Though after what they did. We will die here, but it will be glorious. Death awaits us if we take this fight, but I am ready. What is that?
One eye, one leg, one arm. Is it a Fashan? I've sung songs about them, but I never thought I'd see one.
All the monsters of legend. Brave to set your sights on such formidable foes. Command me. To friendship.
Feeling good. On your word.
At your command. Please excuse me.
longer by the minute. Ready? Pardon.
At your command. There, pass.
Stay in the camp.
Torn apart, right in front of me. I didn't know whether to shit or scream. I think I did both.
What do you want? Forgive me, my bile. 'Tis not you who have stirred it, but these cursed clods who broke my best lute and battered me with their oafish fists. If you need an instrument, I have a few I am willing to sell. I am trying to raise enough coin to return to the Everwood. A mob, fevered by the Fatherites. They accused me of trying to lure some badish boy into the shadows, then set upon me with fist and boot. Had not a fellow adventurer been passing, I've no doubt I would have hung from their tree. Not the finest instruments you'll ever find. May you have better fortune than your fair friend Mary.
Do not fear me, friends. I beg you. Yes, I am a Fatherite, but I no longer take orders from Bishop Henred or any of his compatriots. It is they who are not Fatherites, for they have abandoned the Sword Father's tenets. Thus, I have broken with them and come here to this refuge to do what a priest must always do: help the helpless and teach those who wish to learn. The Sword Father was a man once, a king of Lestras who valiantly drove out foreign invaders and sacrificed himself for the security of his people. Such was his honor and goodness that he became a god upon his death, and his daughter, known as the Blessed Lady, an all-merciful goddess. He did not seem so terrible when first he arrived. Ambitious, yes, but still compassionate and with a keen intellect that was never satisfied. Then slowly his mind became less flexible, his fears more consuming and his compassion reserved only for his own kind. Well, I do what I can. If you seek to channel the power of your god for good works, yes, I can show you. First, however, I would ask a favor. Some of Henred's so-called paladins have looted sacred relics and are wearing them as medals, it seems. I was reprimanded for aiding a dwarf, and when I defended myself, Henred demanded I give up my ministry. Let me see what ails you. Bless you, friends. Aye. Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. Cabbage, carrots. Aye.
Welcome, friend. I'm Resa, and this is Palafax. New folks arriving here every day, driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you. It was all chaos here when the attack started, so somebody had to organise. Me and Palafax here, my husband, we started finding... my bold, brave husband. Always manages to find trouble where no one else can. Help out if you can. We need it.
Poor folk. More if you need food and healing, see my wife here, Resa. If you... And why shouldn't I be? Was with them for 30 years until this Henred becomes Bishop of the Fatherites. Then all of a sudden being Einar is a sin, fired for worshipping the wrong gods, took my house and tried to burn poor Resa as a witch. I've got some likely lads patrolling the camp. But what we really need is some hardy souls to go into the dark and clear some streets. Thanks for looking.
Here we are. I told Orla not to let anybody in who didn't give him the Wildland whistle. Give it a try.
That's the tune! Welcome, friend. A Hello, Robbie. Glad to...
One minute. I gotta make a little speech. And this time, I hope we won't be interrupted. All friends, lend me your ears a moment. Well, friends, seems the Fatherites have decided to wipe us adventurers out once and for all. Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Scarabray, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy. And the best way to do that is to bring them the enemy. Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Scarabray, not just to save the Adventurers Guild, but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Caith. So, any volunteers? Well, you know where I'll be when you make up your mind. Ah, I knew you'd come forward, hero. Now, listen. Seems the raid on the Adventurers Guild was just one attack among many today. There's atrocities happening all over Scarabray. And Dalgleish, Ringneck and the Green Lady, who you met during the fighting, have gone to look into some of them. I promised I'd send help if I could find any. Would you look for them and give them a hand? This is the old town, the original Scarabray. When the mad god Tarjan attacked it with fire and storm a century and a half ago, the earth shook so the muddy hills around the town flowed down and buried it to the gables. Now, there's not much more to tell. I can never remember any details of where or how. I just know the troubles we're having now will end when you end them. The Fatherites claim that elves, dwarves, trow, and those who practice magic or follow the old ways are enemies of their faith. But until all this magical mayhem started, the most they would do was preach against us. Now it seems they want to wipe us out. Ha! Ringneck's a collector, I'll call him. Likes shiny things. He was looking... Dalgleish is a dwarf smith and a long-time protector of Scarabray. Someone's been attacking his clients, and he fears it's because he's She's an elf who dedicated herself to caring for the poorest in Scarabray. She'd heard... If you need some kit, peek in those crates. Won't do to go around defenceless in days like these.
you want something, spit it out. Aside from listening to jackdaw and numpties, I hire out sell swords to them that can afford. Not without a token, you won't. Oh, nothing is it? Wasting my time.
Ah, another weary soul. Not many creature comforts yet here at the new guild, but Granny Goodnight and I managed to put a few kegs in a bar. In the old days, the guild was out in the open. A place for treasure hunters, sell swords, and practitioners to find work and... Didn't he make it? Poor soul. Paladin got her before I could get him. Happy drinking, friend.
Hello, friends. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm That's right, flying. I ride on the back of a great hawk. Black Hawk is the name of my Black Hawk. Yes, he's a big old bird. Wings. See you soon.
Oh, there. I don't suppose you'd be interested in buying... Lar is the name. That's right. Usually do brisk business. Haven't made a sale in days. Everyone down here in Scarabray below seems to have one already. Plenty of souls down here to choose from. But no one seems in a selling mood. Nice talking with you.
Welcome to Roscoe's. But I want you to know this is not the Emporium. I'm only... Yes, the 7th of that name, and the first, Fian help me, to abandon the store. Even in the aftermath of Tarjan's destruction, my ancestors kept the doors open. The rarest, most exclusive collection of magical and mystical items, elixirs and ingredients ever assembled in Scarabray, now pounded into rubble and... well, when I escaped the Emporium, I happened to take with me a lantern of illusion. If you could drive out the trow that currently occupy the Emporium... Thank you for coming to Roscoe's. Please, come again.
So, this sage can save the world.
Only if he's freed. And that is my quest. To free him from his prison, so that he may save us.
What a story! I love it.
But there is no story.
Ah! Adventurers! Off to do a little dungeon crawling, are you? Good luck down there.
Welcome, adventurer. We are the review board of the Adventurers Guild. Before you can be allowed to learn certain skills, farewell, adventurer.
Ah, hello. Good to meet fellow seekers of adventure. I am Ekbar Andros, known as Stronghold. I have sought adventure for many years. First as a mercenary in Sarai, then as a treasure hunter and thief, then one day in a market in Goash. A name from my mercenary days. Murders, disappearances, intolerance, hate, the clash of the old and the new. All this is happening within. Good luck on your adventures, friends.
Oh,
I hope
hello!
you find what you
I
seek.
don't suppose. Farron Brygo is the name. Impresario of theatrical entertainments and pageants of the mind. We tell stories of all kinds, from tall tales of knights and thieves and bards to poignant parables. In my 40 years practicing my chosen trade, I have had the privilege of working with some of the finest magicians. My family were bankers in the land of the golden sun, but I'm working on a new entertainment as we speak. But good talking to you. See you again.
Did you find Ringneck?
Now's the perfect time. Everybody's out of their houses, left all their valuables behind.
But what about the monsters? What if we get ate?
We'll be careful, that's all. And if we're caught, well, I run faster than you, so that's all right.
Oi, that's no funny.
Stay still. We must